This man is absolutely a genius. He exchanged stainless steel basins for these old phones because these old phones only require simple refining to yield large chunks of high-purity gold. First, he disassembles the phones, removing the plastic casings and screens, keeping only the circuit boards. Then, he places the disassembled boards into a drum, using the drum's rotation and a blowtorch to apply intense heat, separating electronic components from the board's surface. After the high-temperature separation, he transfers all the materials onto the ground. Next, he picks out the larger circuit boards, gathers the selected boards together, and wraps them in dried cow dung, pouring engine oil over them and setting them alight. After burning for several days, the boards are completely unrecognizable. He then places the burnt boards back into the drum, this time adding large steel balls. The drum's purpose now is to pulverize the burnt boards into powder. The steel balls play a crucial role in this process. Once the drum's opening is sealed, the machine is started. After several hours of rotation, the boards are reduced to powder, though some fragments remain. These are sifted out with a fine mesh, leaving only the powder. He then mixes the powder with a large amount of borax solution, stirring it thoroughly. This reacts with the gold to refine it to high purity. The mixture is heated in a furnace, undergoing hours of smelting to remove impurities. After high heat, the powder transforms into a glowing red liquid. He pours this liquid into an earthen pit to cool. Once cooled, a greasy layer forms on the surface. This waste material is cleaned off. The residue at the bottom is poured into cold water to cool again. This results in a lump resembling a chunk of metal, but it's not yet pure gold. So, he places it in a furnace with charcoal, and uses a blower to further melt it down. When the time is right, he pours cold water over it to cool, scraping off surface impurities with an iron hook. Once fully cooled, it starts resembling gold. He then places the golden lumps into a water-filled plastic bucket, pouring a precise amount of nitric acid solution, allowing it to react with the acid. This process releases toxic gases, so it must be done in a well-ventilated area. Otherwise, there's a risk of poisoning. After the chemical reaction, the sediment left at the bottom is gold. Once dried, it becomes golden powder. At this stage, the gold is not yet fully pure. It is placed into a dry pot for further refinement over high heat. While burning, borax is continuously added. Finally, the remaining liquid is poured into molds, forming high-purity gold bars. Weighing it on an electronic scale, it comes to a full 500 grams. So, what do you think of his craftsmanship?